Bueno, muy buenas. Se me ve la cara sonriente porque es hoy mi primer día de vacaciones. Luego ya grabaré el día que lloraré porque el 7 tendré que ir a trabajar, pero de momento hoy es el primer día. Estoy súper feliz. Venga, vamos a empezar a darle caña a esto. Que estuve aquí en esta zona subiendo de nivel. Bueno, subiendo de nivel. Lo de las habilidades, ya las tengo todas. Las tengo todas. Esta tiene muy buena pinta. Tiene. Esta a lo mejor se la pongo. Va a ser la única que le ponga y la pondré donde la amo. Y bueno, junté 5.181 por tener un margen ahí de recuperación. Por si luego consigo otra, pues tener al menos bien las primeras. Vale, equipo, pues sí, a ver, aquí. No creas, es que 3-3, a ver. 4-3. Esta sí que se le voy a poner. Vale. Vale, pues sigamos. Voy a teletransportarme allí, pero... Bah, no, venga, voy a hacerlo... O lo hago así mismo. La verdad que me tengo que quedar acordarme de esta zona. Vale, la fonda de Marta en la parte sur. Acantilado Gañido del Halcón. Para acordarme para... Por si quiero farmear otra vez. Voy a probar. Es que lo malo que tienen esas técnicas sí son muy poderosas, pero el tiempo de carga, o sea, hasta que vuelve a cargarse es lentísimo. A ver, que supongo que luego ya... Bueno, supongo no, sé que hay amuletos que luego hace que ese tiempo vaya más rápido, ¿no? De recarga, pero... Prefiero débiles y que lo hagan más que una tocha y que no. Esto ya lo estuvimos mirando en el otro vídeo. Así que voy a seguir.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Mira,
Snow, you didn't hear nothing.
todo lo mismo, ¿no? ¿Qué ganitas tengo
They're all Rosarian.
But
de
this
que,
is their home.
de que vuelva a ver a su madre? Clive. Playa del Silencio. Vale. Chafardeando como siempre, si hay algún cofre. Subir nivel, es verdad. En zonas así es raro que no haya un cofre. Míralo. Sangre negra. Y cuando son sitios tan que haya sin cerradetes, es de hecho una U. O sea, una U. Bueno, es un cuadrado, por decirlo así. ¿Sabes? Pues está el camino y la U esta. Es raro que no hayan cofres. Perdón. Volvemos al camino. Hebra de seda.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Vale, vale, vale. Estuve recordando cositas. Vamos a dar un poquito de caña, va, si no... Onda, y este pone como está fuera de lugar, por eso no se le podía atacar. Estos no son cangrejos, míralo. ¿Y por qué no se levantan? ¿Cofre? Sí.
That's the main gate. And it looks like
En el cofre.
we're not the only ones hoping to get in. Yo la verdad que Ambrosía pocas veces la cojo, creo yo.
mercy. Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
More than enough for everything.
Fuck off. Hang the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Ahora estaba pensando que me estoy dejando las escorias. Espero que no afecte.
We haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Vale, primero voy a chafar de por aquí.
Why won't you let us in? You'd leave us to the wolves. Yeah. Maybe they'd stay.
No parece ya nada. Que ya digo, voy recordando cositas. Sé que estoy muy cerca de donde me quedé, porque yo vi hasta donde él se junta con su tío y ya teníamos que salir, ya partir. Y por ahí me quedé. Sé que ahora aquí pasa una cosa. Y ya digo, exactamente, me parece que fue ahí que me quedé, cuando ya van a salir de viaje. Ahora aquí pasará una cosita. Bueno, no saltes la valla, hombre, ya cruza por el medio, que está abierta.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
Bueno, vamos a probar, va.
Farewell.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Me he cargado a la mitad de sus compañeros, ¿no? Pero bueno.
It is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
Porque se estaban levantando los compañeros. Vale, no están muertos, le hemos pegado una paliza.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
So Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
¿Qué es lo que digo? Su hijo a lo mejor es el Bahamut, ¿sabes? El chaval
This is their main
que peleó con
host.
Odín.
If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
Si no os acordáis,
Be it yours.
él fue
Let us do our duty.
Sir
With
Wade,
pleasure, my lord.
fue quien estuvo con él, con Clive y otro más cuando era joven que pelearon con el Molbol,
I imagine this endeavor
y fue el que rescató a Joshua.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Vale, mira, aquí hay un cofre de pequeñito. Vale, aquí hay un cofre.
We'll show them that fire in our hearts is not so easily.
Guardián de la llama.
Black Shields won't know what hit them. You're telling me that's the arch?
Vale.
What is it you require?
Hoja de Gaia. No.
Will that be all? Of course, my lord.
Rosa del desierto no tiene ninguno. A ver. Esto está a tope. A ver, de vender, ¿qué tengo yo? Moneda de 14.200, es que es una pasada, lo que se consigue ahí.
It has
Vale.
been an honor.
Vale. No sé si seguir investigando. Otro cofre, mira. Aquí. Vale. Yo creo que ya está, ¿no?
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
Bien pensado.
Exactly.
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Sir Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Algunos personajes se unirán a tu grupo como acompañantes durante un tiempo. Sin embargo, no podrán acompañarte si te desplazas a otra ubicación del mapa. Vale. Una misión secundaria, ¿no? O sea que no tengo por qué desplazarme. Venga.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Good girl.
Faster! I got me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky on you.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us?
No, no, lo creemos, no. Lo sabemos.
Vagabonds, a woman, and a dog could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields. Then come! Die along with your flame!
La técnica.
For Azaria!
For us area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Hay que aprovechar que hay dos en el suelo. ¡Eh! Bueno, el capitán ya ha caído.
Bloody hell!
Ah, ya está.
Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Ahora me encargo de pilla. Vale, me tengo que ocupar primero de... ¿O no?
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Perdona, Jim, que te lo he quitado. Oh.
Noble stand. Albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven
El que está esperando que me los cargue a todos tus compañeros para bajar tú. Es que
is in dire need of cleansing.
en vez de ayudarles...
So wait.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Ahora sí tiene más lógica. Que llame a gente, es que es normal. ¡Ay!
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Misión cumplida. Custodios de la oscuridad. Muy bien.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the Mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Okay.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Okay. Allá adentro, Mansión Rosfield.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
Y el flipa.
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy
Está llorando.
charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Saca la vajilla buena, dice. Yo me he emocionado, perdón.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of
La
course.
música.
You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Qué guay, tío.
The one thing I cannot believe is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw.
Para que veas.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle.
Me cae bien este hombre.
Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
¿Qué te pasa, Jill? Siempre está con lo de monstruo en la cabeza. No sé por qué.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Bésala.
Thank you. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now.
Las arenas son de silla ya.
The journey back to Bellingham is long, and there's much to tell the others.
Pues ahora sí que sí. En este punto fue donde me quedé. O sea que ahora todo lo que venga ya es nuevo para mí. ¿Me mandan a guarida otra vez? Vale, pues voy a la guarida. Habrá atacado Titán otra vez, ¿no? Sangre, hierro y fe. Sí, aquí fue donde me quedé.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Pues a lo mejor aprovecho y hago las cacerías, ¿eh? Joder. Pero en este vídeo no, en el siguiente. Antes de partir. O en teoría supongo yo que las cacerías están... De las escorias están aquí en este... En esta isla. Bueno, en esta zona del juego, vaya. Ah, la música de tensión me mola. A ver, diga usted.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? It's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked.
Ah, vale, vale. De esto es verdad, pues esto sí lo hice.
Thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly.
Tengo que cazar unos escorpiones.
And even you, from spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all.
If it's my blessing you're hoping...
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm art, but you're made of sterner stuff.
Venga.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an...
Fantastic!
So,
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the Gormans at Oriflamme, if the author is. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, a beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more...
does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout...
Roses. One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Vale. Bueno, ya... Aquí se han desbloqueado nuevas. Aquí no, pues aquí, fases. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Una carta?
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
¿De? El legado de Martel. Vale. ¿Dónde está el...? No, ahí no. No, sí. Abajo.
Typical nobles.
How did we never
There are
hear
new
of
billets
these
being
Guardians of the
posted
Flame?
every...
Clive! Oh, am I glad to...
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself.
Ah, vale, el herrero.
That something's getting him down. And it's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got... I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear. Because he respects you.
Fine.
I knew you'd...
But if he doesn't want to talk...
Voy a darle esto un poquito rápido, ¿vale?
Alright, now, he'll only smell a... Wait a bit.
El herrero está frustrado. Tenemos que mirar por qué. Misiones secundarias no hay más, ¿no? Vale.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything
¿Cuánto tengo?
promised?
35. Anillo del bárbaro.
Here you are. All done?
¿El anillo del bárbaro qué hace? Incrementa el ataque temporal al ejecutar una esquiva perfecta. ¿Oh? No es malo, ¿eh? Pero bueno, lo dejamos así. Es que me gustaría quitarme lo de las cacerías antes de nada, ¿eh? Antes de partir.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
Así que creo que voy a hacer las misiones secundarias. Pararé.
What's it got to do with... August was worried that something had been weighing on you. I thought you might want to... I told you not to stick your nose in my business.
Clive just wants to help, innit? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it. Please, mate.
It's not the sort of thing you bother people. Why don't you tell us all this? Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. A masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. There. You got what you came for.
All right.
Vale. Que no está motivado, que no está motivado, que le han superado y está...
Like a storm. Didn't think anything could rattle him.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Something tells me this is only going to go. If he has doubts, it will affect his work.
I couldn't...
Assuming you're happy to help that.
Too bloody right.
Glad to hear it.
Vale. Venga.
Karen, Blackthorn mentioned the...
And he ain't been himself since...
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it, but it were nicely put together, that's for certain. Next all is...
You don't know where...
Like I said, he don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends his...
I see.
He did tell me, apparently, his next...
Here. Now where the...
Thank you, Karen.
At least...
Going after that griffin might be the best chance we...
I'll leave the hunt while you get...
Good idea.
Ah, mira, una cacería. El hipogrifo ese. Va, que este sí que me lo marcará. Le digo, haré las misiones secundarias para el vídeo. En el siguiente vídeo haré las siguientes cacerías, si puedo. Y ya seguiremos la historia principal. Vale. Este es el ángel de la muerte. Pista clara sangreque, empuñadura rosa. En rosaría, mira. Y este. Puerta oeste del bastión Norben, Sambreque. Puerta oeste del bastión Norben, que yo tengo mala memoria. Ahí. Vale. Aquí, mira, este sí que te lo marca. Ah, no, pero este es por lo otro. A ver, es que te cuesta, ¿eh? Tengo mala memoria. Que sí. Sur de la cara de la melancolía. Rosaría. Vale, vale, ahora ya me ya. Ah, no, pero este no. No, sí. Qué mal estoy. Ah, no, no. Es que no sé por qué no marca este. Este. Puerta oeste del bastión Norvent. ¿Y eso dónde está, tío? Esto es lo mismo. Puerta oeste. Aquí. Vale. Ay, vale, venga. ¿Qué calor tengo, Pepe? Pero es por aquí. Ay, es verdad, que hoy no te he saludado. Torgal, perdón, Torvel digo. Sí, muy bien. Voy a coger ambrosía e ir a saco hasta el sitio. Pero como soy tan agonía y me gusta conseguir puntos de experiencia y cosas. No, me he equivocado. ¿Dónde está? Había... A ver lo que voy a decir, digo, había un brillo ahí, ¿no? ¿Este? Puede ser. Pero este no es un hipogrifo. ¿O sí? No. Me puede el ansia. No, sigamos. Más de los que me encuentro por el camino, pero el resto no hace falta. ¿Aquí hay más? Un momento. Vale. ¿Estas piedras luego se quedan en el mapa? Sí. Aquí tiene pinta, ¿no? Un terreno más abierto.
Don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Van dando ahora. Ya aparece, ¿no? El hipogrifo, míralo. Clase B. A mí esto me mola mucho. A mí esto de las escorias. Este va a ser duro. Se ha quedado como paralizado. De viento. Se queda como parado. Ah, he fallado. Equivoca de botón. Ah, porque se queda paralizado, sí. Se queda paralizado. Ay, esa onda también me hace daño. Yo no veo la onda que cubre, ¿sabes? ¡Oh! Vale, se acabó. Ok. Guay.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man? Are you all right?
That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'll be dead.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell, but...
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a... She sent you for...
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me...
You should be. He's a master of his art. And not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tant. I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from... I'd dearly love to help. Actually,
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds...
You sure?
Well, and thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is.
In that case?
I'd be much obliged. I've got some grief. You send your blacksmith.
Will do.
Vale.
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Por aquí no habrá ningún cofre, ¿no? No, yo creo que ya está, ¿no? Mira. Va. No nos enrollamos más, va. Ahora voy a aprovechar ya, voy aquí, hago la otra misión secundaria. Y ya cuando vuelva a la guarida ya hablo con ellos, me den la recompensa y dejamos el vídeo. A ver. Por cierto, ¿cómo estará Marta? Este vendía rollo de música, ¿no? Ya que tengo pasta. Sí.
Much obliged. Take care out there, eh?
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but...
Unwanted violence.
You're looking for scorpions, and he do...
Lo paso rápido, ya digo. Es que son misiones así...
It'll take ages to tidy all of this stuff up.
De cazar a unos bichos y ya está. O sea, a ver si no es más corto por ahí.
Stay sharp.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Vuela, Ambrosia. Estos.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against. A ver si recupera algo de vida. Vale. I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
Ok. Pues aquí ya está. Y como se queda el mundo abierto, pues puedo fuera de cámara seguir subiendo de los puntos de habilidad. A ver este.
Did you find our
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see.
You wouldn't be wrong.
No tiene muy buena pinta.
Chance's stew, risen once again from. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm
No tengo hambre.
Well, it'll be too late once.
Veneno.
Odin's teeth. What assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's, a single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding school.
I'm sure she.
Vale, misión hecha. Gesta culinaria. Incrementa la defensa en un 30%. ¿Qué tenía yo puesto? Ah. Vale. Al herrero.
That monster's taken quite a liking to
And
me.
with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt...
I found him. And he asked me to give you this.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't...
Camille, I believe.
I thought there ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was... Turns out, he's from Tabor. And again, but our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate.
Then we better keep this close to our chest.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you still. I'm glad you found it.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to land. Don't get me started on how much oiling this leather. I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble carrying. Anyway, enough narrowing.
Ahora supongo que hará mejores armas, ¿no?
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cup. Right, now that's sorted. I've got thanks, Clive.
Tribulaciones de un herrero. Diseño del cinturón matadragones. Plano en el que se detalla el proceso para fabricar un cinturón digno de un héroe de leyenda. Has conseguido el diseño del cinturón matadragones. ¿Y? Vale, eso es nuevo. Has obtenido el diseño del cinturón de matadragones. Los diseños son planos que te permiten fabricar nuevas piezas del equipo en el martillo negro. Habla con Blackthorn como... ¡Ah, qué guapo!
What'd you need? So, what'd it be?
Electrum. Necesito Electrum.
And how am I meant to do that then?
Vale, guay. Masa gelatinosa. ¡Ah! Y tienen la etiqueta, me queda ahora, claro. Tienen lo del tomate. O sea, son cacerías. ¡Oh! Guay. Guay, guay, guay. Pues lo voy a dejar aquí, ya digo. Miraré lo de las cacerías. A ver si puedo hacerlo ahora también, claro, lo de las escorias. Y en el siguiente vídeo me pondré. El mundo lo tengo abierto, ¿no? Sí. Vale, guay. Supongo que las dos cacerías que hay aquí son las piezas que me faltan para el nuevo equipo, vale. Por ejemplo, este ves Vista Clara, Sunbreaker. Vista Clara, Sunbreaker. Vista Clara, Sunbreaker. Ahora búscalo. Bueno, a ver, va rápido, sí, porque todos estos puntos son los que se ven ahí. Vale, pues si no es aquí, es aquí. Vista Clara. O sea, que tiene que estar por aquí. ¿Cuánto llevo grabando? 1 hora y media. Voy a grabar por si acaso. Ay. Bueno, voy a grabar aquí, no sea que me pase como la otra vez. Que no me grabo el vídeo. Supongo que están aquí, tiene toda la pinta. Es ese, ¿no? Míralo. Es ahí. Bueno, pues mira, hago las cacerías ya está. Aruna.
That's what I think it is. This isn't gonna be easy.
Tiene los mismos ataques que las otras, o sea que... Ah. Oh, estaba en el aire. Ah, no he podido. Ay, he fallado el ataque. Ya voy a saco, ¿sabes? Ojo eólico.
I know I will. Run like the wind.
Vale, pues otra vez a Crónicas. No te sale, ¿no? Lo del... No, creo yo. Lo de la otra escoria. Uy, ¿dónde era? Ahí.
Typical nobles.
Empuñadura rota, Rosalía. Vale. Por aquí. Seguro que será aquí. Tiene toda la pinta. Hola, Ambrosia. No. Ese no es el vídeo muy largo, ya está siendo largo. Ahí estás. Bueno, pasando de ellos. Clase B. Belfegor. Me lo voy a comer. ¡Hola! 3 veces. Allá. Se recupera rápido, su ego. Siempre hacía lo mismo, tío. Vale. Pues ya están las escorias pilladas. ¿Cuánta pasta, no? Vale. Pues están todas las escorias. Vuelvo a a la guarida. Y supongo que ahora podré... Con Black Thor me podrá hacer las armas esas, ¿no? Aunque no me la han dado, ¿eh? No sé yo. No me ha dado los ingredientes, creo yo. Vale.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Mira, música.
You earned this.
Vale. Venga, pues... Voy a ver a Blackton a ver si hace eso. Este vídeo va a ser largo, ¿eh? Estoy de vacaciones, A ver.
Clive. What do you want?
¿No? Pues no, son otras escorias. Vale. Bueno, pues nada, han quedado cazadas. Lo dejo aquí. Pero sí que me he quedado en el punto que me quedé antes de empezar a grabar este juego, en mi partida normal. O sea que ya todo lo que viene ahora sí que es verdad que es todo nuevo y nada, nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Chao.